Good morning. It is 3 degrees out right now. The sun is out. It's supposed to warm up and be in the 20s, so we're looking forward to that. We're gonna get back to working on our chicken coop run. And last time we were working on it, our air compressor that we've had for over 20 years finally went kaput. So I went out and I bought an air compressor. I ended up getting a rigid. I spent probably about a half hour figuring out what I wanted to get for an air compressor, but I got the rigid because it was 99 bucks and it comes with a lifetime warranty. So I figured short money compared to the other compressors, and it's warranted for life, we'll give it a try. The other one we got 20 years out of. If we can get that or more out of this one, it's gonna be worth it. So let's get in the shop, get this compressor set up. Gina doesn't like my old airline, so she told me to get a new one. Richard makes this one. It says it's a lay flat air hose. I guess we're gonna find out if it lays flat when it's this cold out. That's when it's our problem, is the colder it gets, our air hoses get stiff and they don't lay flat. So we'll get the ends changed over and we'll give this a try.
So can you believe it? It's not red, it's not yellow, it's an orange tool. I don't think we've ever had an orange tool.
I've never owned anything Rigid before. So Rigid is Home Depot's brand, but everything's supposedly warranted for life. So
he told me, he came home and said, I bought the cheapest air compressor I could find. So hopefully it's the cheapest, but maybe it'll last us 25 years.
It's warranted for life, so if it breaks, we can just keep swapping it out for a new one.
There's got to be some kind of catch.
I think you got to keep your receipt or something foolish like that.
You know those receipts, like, they end up rubbing off and then you can't see it.
That's why they do that, because they don't want to have to warranty their tools.
Well, that's how cold it is. That's frost. What do you do? Think this is a workshop? You're going to put stuff in here?
I know, I got to get the excavator out of here. I got the tractor buried and stuck the other day, so I had to use the excavator to pull it out. And I had to let the excavator dry out so it wouldn't get frozen out outside. So now we just need to kick it outside.
Your glasses are all frogged up too.
I know, it's cold out. We're gonna have to kick it outside so we can actually work in here today.
Oh, we get to work inside?
Or somewhat. We gotta do cutting and stuff. All of our boards that we're gonna need are in here. And then we gotta figure out our door. So this one actually comes set up so you can plug in 2 different air lines. And it tells us our tank pressure and then our outlet pressure.
That looks like a nice hose.
Looks like a nice hose. We're gonna find out if it is though. It's still pretty stiff.
Did the hose cost more than the actual compressor?
No. There we go.
Get it?
Good.
If that goes to that, I don't understand why it doesn't come with the connections.
Because air hoses and airlines never do, because there's so many different style connectors. All right, let's go out and try out this air compressor. Get those boards finished, nailed up, and then we can finish siding the interior. It's a lot lighter than my old one. That's nice. Yes. We're going out, sir. I wonder if it's any quieter.
That'd be nice.
Right. On switch, ready?
Yeah.
No, it's still loud. let's give it a try. Board is down here. I think that's all of them. So now we can finish doing this wall. Let's get the excavator out.
We had started working on in here the other day, and then we had a malfunction, or I guess not a malfunction. The compressor just decided it had enough. So we had to go out and get a new one. Then we had some weather, and then we also had holidays in between. So all this has been put on hold. Now we just gotta finish this wall, which we're hoping doesn't take that long, but we were thinking it was all gonna get done before anyway. So we're just hoping we can just knock this out. What do you think about the compressor so far?
Compressor so far seems to be working good. It's a little bit quieter than the other one, not too much. It's definitely probably weighs half as much, so that's gonna be nice for moving it around. So far I'm happy. We'll see how long it lasts. I don't know about you, but I find it really hard to stay hydrated this time of the year. When it's cold out, I'm not always wanting to drink. And if I am wanting to drink, it's usually something hot like coffee I want. So I'm not getting all the electrolytes I need. And that's why I want to thank 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 for sponsoring today's video. With 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙, you're going to get all the electrolytes you need without any of the dodgy ingredients or sugar. And 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 has been my hack this winter for staying hydrated. A deficiency in electrolytes can lead to headaches, brain fog, cramps, weakness, the list goes on and on and on. And I know when I'm feeling it at the end of the day, and now I'm like, oh, why am I so sore? Why am I just tired? I shouldn't be. I'm like, oh, I didn't drink enough. I didn't get my electrolytes. 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 helps me make sure that I stay hydrated and that I'm feeling my best. And 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 is great because they have some awesome flavors. My favorite is grapefruit, citrus, orange, but they have a whole bunch. They also have the chocolate melody right now, which is great. If you like chocolate and you want to stay hydrated in the wintertime, these are really good because you can add them to your hot water and have a warm electrolyte drink that tastes like chocolate. They have chocolate mint, chocolate raspberry, and they also have chocolate chai. I really like the chocolate mint. Putting it in with my coffee and makes it like a mocha, delicious. So I get to drink my favorite drink, coffee, and I get to hydrate my body at the same time. And right now, 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 has an exclusive offer for our viewers. Click the link down below and get a free sample pack with any order. And one of the great things about 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 is not only will it hydrate your body, but they have a risk-free, no questions asked return policy. Try 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙. If you don't like it, give it away to a friend, let 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 know, and they're gonna give you your money back. No questions. And it's gonna keep you hydrated. Your body will thank you. I know my body is thanking me. If you guys wanna try 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙, click the link down below. You'll get your free sample pack, and it's a risk-free trial. Thanks 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna go ahead, finish drinking my 𝐸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙 and my coffee. Then we're gonna get back to the project.
This is a lot quieter than your other one.
Yeah, this one's nice and quiet.
Here, Brutus.
Let's shut off the battery disconnect. That way we don't drain our battery. We got some more projects I want to use the XCMG on sooner than later, but we need the weather to break. So if we have a mild winter or an early spring, we have plenty of projects for that. So yeah, I'm excited to be getting that used. Just not yet. All right, now that I got my big old mess picked up, we can continue on getting this interior boards up. We have this board that is super cupped. You could use it as a bowl if you wanted to, or a slide. So we're gonna cut this one up and we'll use this one on that outside wall because I should be able to nail it pretty good and maybe get some of that cupping out. If not, it's just an interior wall of the chicken coop, it doesn't matter. Pretty bad. I gotta hold it up. Or it just wants to do that. I wonder if I can put a screw in the center and try sucking it in first. Yeah, got a good majority of it out, not all of it, but a good amount. This one we need to mark out. So we're gonna want to go here. Bring that one back in the shop, cut it, and then we'll get it up. We'll get a bunch of measurements for the short ones, and we'll do the short bottom ones, then we'll get the last piece in. And then I want to trim out the window.
You think the chickens need trim?
I need trim.
Oh.
Just want to go like here. Go down this one.
Dead battery.
No, I think the saw is on its way out. It's got a full charge. And this
Okay.
has been inside.
Black Friday sales were over.
This was never
had to
on
wait
Black.
till next
This
year.
was never on Black Friday sale.
No, to get a new one, you mean? Come on.
This has had a few days off. It's been inside, in the warm, and it's had a break. So I don't know.
You need a different battery. Maybe it wasn't good.
I don't know.
Well, now you need to do trim because you did that.
Yeah, I knew I had to trim it out.
Not
Something
working.
froze up, maybe.
Oh no.
Air pressure. Might be my nail gun. Let's see. I don't like the cold weather. Yeah, the nail gun itself is...
I mean, we've done this before. This is not the first time we work in the cold.
No, I know. But the nail gun's not liking it today. 10. And then we'll need 5 of them at 10. And 5 of them at 38.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough cutoffs for what we need. All right, let's go in the shop. We'll get that one notched out and cut out. Two and a half. $70 3/4 by 1/2 inch. And one of them will rip at 1 inch. I know it's whatever, but I like doing this because I don't want to see the butts on my, after we have it trimmed. So that's why, like this, you'll see some nice end grain all the way across. I'm gonna go 2 3/4. So we're gonna want to go 6 inches over whatever this is. So 60. So we'll say 69.5 plus 3 would be 72.5. We need 2 of them at that. 72.5 And then we'll need two roughly 23 and a half. So 2 23 and 2 at 72 and a half. No, wrong. It would be plus 6. 69 and a half plus 6 would be 75 and a half. I know the chickens don't care, but it looks nice. We won't get any more eggs because of it, but it'll make me happy every time I come in to collect the eggs.
I'm sure the chickens are gonna love it. I'm sure they're gonna really appreciate that trim.
We need to run to town and go get some building materials so we can make a custom door for the coop. So let's head on out and see. I'm hoping we only gotta go to one store to get the lumber we need and the supplies, but we might have to go to two. Hello. All right, so Lowe's had some really nice tongue and groove boards. They had very little trim boards, so we gotta run to Home Depot for that. They had the hinges we need, but not the door latch. So I think we're gonna have to go to Tractor Supply for the door latch. I wish there was one stop that had it all, but it never seems like we can find that. So let's see what else we can find. I am gonna say we're pretty lucky. The most of the box stores that I go to, Home Depot, Lowe's, and Tractor Supply, they're all like within a quarter of a mile, half mile of each other. So it makes it very convenient if one doesn't have it. You just run down the street to the next one. All right, we got the trim boards. They did not have the latch I want either. So now let's run over to Tractor Supply as long as it's not busy. If it's busy, I ain't going. Three stores later, and we got everything. So let's head on back to the homestead. We should have everything we need to build the coop door. I want to do this one a little bit differently. I want to have a window in it, a sliding window, and I want to have it so that there is chicken wire in it. That might be the one thing I don't have is chicken wire. But we can always add that after. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, I think I got everything else that we're gonna need here. So this is where we gotta end this video. We have a dinner that we're going out to tonight, so we don't have time to build the door. We'll have to do that in the morning in the next video. We upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 6 a.m. Eastern time. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. We'll see you guys right back here in the next video. Bye.